No rush? Okay, I'll be back in a minute. How you doing, Reg? You're still in here. I can never clean up anything. I'm always forgetting to leaving shit out and get me in trouble. You fucking get me in trouble, Reg. Leaving all your paraphernalia out, buddy. Be careful. Did you get to see the Easter Bunny today? Did you shoot the bastard? Me and Bart just went outside, just ran off a few. Freaking raccoon. The kids put two garbage bags outside the door, just outside the door on the sidewalk last night. So I get up, fucking garbage everywhere. Chicken bones. Fucking fighting Boris off this morning. He's trying to eat all the chicken bones. I'm trying to pick them up, yelling at the kids. Wanted to shoot the raccoon for making a mess. The bastard. Yeah. And Bunny is right on. As soon as I was done last night on this live, I grabbed that chocolate bunny and ate the whole goddamn thing. It's been a while since I ate that much chocolate, man. It was good. I liked it. I go into the grocery stores and get them all for on sale now, I guess, eh? That chocolate went bad. It turns white or whatever the hell. I remember one time one of the kids when they were young, it was about grade 2 or grade 3 or something. I put a chocolate bar in for their lunches. And one of the kids got the chocolate was white, turned white. I guess it was like bad chocolate bar or something. Teachers phoned me up. I made it sound like I was feeding my kids crap. Fucking idiots. No. So I was taking a look at that trailer today. Well, I was actually looking at that trailer about 20 minutes ago because I just remembered. So obviously I never got any pictures done like I said I was gonna. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. Definitely needs to be power washed on the outside. I could always take it up to the car wash or something. Spray it down. It's just dirty. Yeah, I think you'd be happy with it. Try to keep it down around where your price range was at with your tent trailer kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, I just use it for storage. Like, I'm not fucking using anything, really. And I don't think I'd ever fix it up for myself. All right, buddy. Yeah. And we'll work something out. I just got to go in, take a look at it, see how it made it out over the winter. Because I know the leak's done. I stopped the leak last year. But the leak went on for, it was 2 summers ago without me noticing it. Like right as when you're going down the end of it into the back bedroom kind of thing, right above, like when you go around the corner or look around the corner, I guess right up at that ceiling there, it started leaking close to the edge. Then it worked its way out, and that fucking thin crap wood. And it's just, you can't fucking stand up to shit. Yeah, buddy, that's what I figured. The tent trailers, they're fine and everything, but buddy, you know what? If it's not new, you're just getting someone else's problems, especially with the tent material and crap. It's just a fucking pain in the ass, man. Yeah. I guess now with I never thought about it before when we used to have the tent trailers. I could have used them iron-on patches to fix the holes. You know what I mean? It would have worked. That's what I use now. It's not actually a designer thing. It's just iron-on stuff for my tent I got out back. I put all my shit in. Yeah, I just had to take all my shit out. I have to move some of the cars around I got in the garage, and then make some room to put all my tools and shit. Looks like it might be another slow night. I should have put giveaway in my title. Hey, Fox, run right on, brother. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna go over here on the other side. How in the hell did I get down to that? That's crazy. Oh, shit, man. I dropped like 10 subs since, I don't know, 5 o'clock today. How the hell that? Conspiracy. That's funny. Hey, Daryl, we'll be back over there in a minute. I'm over on YouTube side. I wonder if they let me give myself money. Let me see. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it lets me give myself money. Oh, fuck, I just fucking threw away 60 cents. I didn't think it would let me. That was stupid. All right. I guess I got to put myself into my my monthly draw. I know I read. That is funny. Jesus Christ, man. I should have wrote myself a message anyway. A reminder. Yeah, don't do this again. Fuck, man. You ever see anyone else do that before? Yeah, I didn't think it would let me. Yeah, I know. I just lost like 60 cents or something. Holy fuck. Grog the Devourer. Right on, buddy. That's freaking awesome. Trust me, that's not me. Right on, Grog. You just got yourself entered into what? 5 times to the monthly draw for a silver gift. Thanks, brother. It's awesome. Where the hell is my marker? There it is. Just wanted to say hello. That is freaking awesome. That's like the best way to say hello to people, I think. Right on. Oh crap. Oh crap. He's in the draw 5 times. Grog the Devourer. I gotta get rid of this marker. Hunk of junk. I keep throwing it back in my holder for Christ's sakes. I don't know why. Devourer. Right on, brother. Grog the Devourer. 5 times entry. I'm running out of room, man. I'm gonna get a bigger wall. Did you see what I did there, Grog? I was messing around with it, and I figured, hey, man, I'm gonna see if I can send myself money. Holy shit, and it let me. I couldn't believe it. Freaked me out, man. That's funny. That is fucking funny. Damn, I just thought of something. I don't know if this would be a good idea now. Yeah, buddy, I appreciate you, man. Damn, it's awesome. And you just covered like 2 of my sent in mail. You know what I mean? You just covered at least 2 packages right there. That's huge. You fucking don't know how much that helps. It's awesome. Anyways, yeah, I just thought of something. I was thinking just now, if I kept track of it, and every time, like say, every time I ended up getting like $20, not at once, I mean like $2, $1, and add them all up to 20. And then when it hits 20, then I would do just like an extra giveaway kind of thing. I should do that. And it gets kind of a bit more incentive. And then it gives back to you guys too at the same time, you know. Trump tard. You doing Trump tard? I gotta go over to the other side and drink Grog to Devour Blue. Daryl USA, you're not blue, buddy? No. There you go, guys. There you go. Oh, Fox, that's right. You sent me another email, eh, Fox? I seen it come in, but I forgot to check it out. Sorry, buddy. Another one bites the dust. Okay, I'll take a look at that. What's up, Found It Brain, everyone? I hope you are all well. It's about to be sleepy time since work's at 3:30 a.m. Gonna sit for a bit though. Yeah, Clinton. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Oh, if you're gonna sit for a little bit, I'm gonna turn you blue. What do you think of that, though, Reg? You think that's... And Fox, what do you think? You think that's a good idea? Like every $20 added up that gets into Super Chatted, you know, I do a giveaway, like an extra giveaway, you know. Getting ready to send another also. Okay, buddy. I'll keep my eye out. No problem, Grog. The 48. Hello, everyone. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Hell yeah. We should even start up a trailer fund for you, Reg. You got PayPal, right? Yeah, you must have. Reg needs a trailer fund, you guys. If you guys want to help him, donate some money to him. He needs a camping trailer for when he goes out gold prospecting. They don't have to sleep in a car or a hotel room, for that matter. Yeah, buddy. Hope everyone is having a good Easter. Yeah, 48. I ate a lot of chocolate today, man. Stole it from the kids. Yeah, so the spinner is in the house. I never could do that, even since I was been young, you know. I used to be like a rock and roll, heavy metal guy, whatever. I always never could bang my head like the guys bang their head. You never do that. My brain's too small for my skull. It just bounces around in there. It seems like. Yeah, definitely. That is what I'm gonna do. I need something like this right here. I don't want to do it freehand because if I do it freehand, it'll look crap. I picked up a bunch of this stuff. And a bunch of artwork and stuff like for the kids can do. I stole a few pieces off them. I figured I could use in here for like little signs and stuff so I don't have to repeat myself all the time. So I'm going to put it on here for every $20 in the super chat. I do a giveaway to the chat. Don't know how I can word it. I'm not very good at doing that kind of stuff. Honestly, I can eventually afford a trailer. I just need a value that I need to save up. I know, buddy. I'll put it this way: it'll probably be under 1,000 for sure. I just gotta go check out the floor because I should have tore the floor up because it'll never dry. You know what I mean? It'll never dry. I'm gonna have to put a new floor in the back. I'm pretty sure. I just want to see the extent of it, see how much work's involved in it. I'll go in there and I'll rip a piece of the floor up just to check it out. Well, yeah, buddy, because I figure you're saying something like you were going to spend like $700 on your camper. I figure you get this, there's a full-size fridge in this one. The person that had it before me, they cut a square hole where the fridge could go in sideways, and then they got in, they just set it up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mr. Nick is in the house. Hello, Nick. Oh, wrong one. How you doing, buddy? How's your back today, man? Is it doing better? Poor bastard. Goddamn camera. How fuzzy is it? Stupid camera. Getting better every day now. Good, buddy. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure all the stoves and everything work. I'm pretty sure there's no leak in it. There wasn't a leak in it. The kids were using it beginning of last year or the year before? I don't know. And the last time the kids were using it, the cooking stuff on it was fine. No one blew up or anything, so that was good. But the little one I got up north, the guy tried to use it. And it fucking started on fire, blew up. It was a great big poof. That's why the front door has no screen on it. It's a stupid ass one running right through the screen. On my property, no, but I have generators. You could always I got 2 generators up there. A couple little dinky ones, and I got my big ones here. Yeah, you could always use my generators, oh buddy. It's not a problem. No power. Yeah, there's power on the 300 acre side. Well, there's even internet over there. There's a little cabin right close to the road. I got the internet and everything hooked up right to it. Yeah, we just mostly use generators though. $7. Oh yeah, you guys, please share this out. Let's get some people in here so we can do some giveaways. We can do some giveaways. What am I gotta figure something out where I can write that down on it so I'll never not know how much is being put into the super chat. You know what I mean? I guess I could just write out one of these things for now. And Nick, I came up with a new idea. For every time it adds up to $20 in my super chats, I'm going to do a giveaway, like just an extra giveaway kind of thing. You know what I mean? We're up to $10 right now. I'm going to start it today. But then, I think that's cool that way because then I can. It's an excuse to do a giveaway for one, and then it gives back. So the guys don't feel so bad. That should be able to buy something. I think it's solar. Yeah, there was the old guy that stays up in the cabin. He was running solar off it a few summers ago. Or a few winters, ago. He was staying in the cabin. He had the big stand set up. All right, Daryl, thanks for coming in, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, he had it all set up with solar and stuff. And I don't know what he did. He took all the solar panels down and stuff. I don't know why, but I think he moved them on to another piece of his property somewhere he's got. Oh, no, actually, he sold that property, didn't he? I don't know. Maybe he got hard up for money and sold it. That could be. I'll never forget the day the old guy, he called me up and he says, George, we need your help. His son, Matt, went out onto my property up across the road from that one, and he was lost. They had the OPP and helicopters. Everybody out there searching for him because he didn't come home that night. But his dog came home. That's right, dude. The dog came back, but he never came back. So his freaking dog just left him. It's fuck you. You stupid. You're not going to follow me. I'm going home. Oh, holy shit. I think about that. That's funny now. Poor dog. Poor dog just probably wanted to go home and get something to eat. It's funny. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's what I said. Wow, you want me to come all the way to hell out there to go help find this guy? It's like 2 hours away. That he's fine. Don't worry about it. He's fine. The 48. I guess you're talking about subscribers. Need some subscribers. He's at 481. Sorry. And he's on the road to 500, you guys. You guys want to go in there and hook him up? The 48, why don't you run your link? People can hit your link. All right. Go ahead, run your link, buddy. We only have 6 thumbs up. That's not good. It's going to take 6 days to hit 40. Did they find the kid? Yeah, they found the kid. He's not a kid. He's old. Well, he's 30s, in his 30s, early 40s. Yeah, they found him though. He told everyone he was fine. You know, he was meant to stay out there, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to stay out in the middle of the woods with like no shelter, no food, no water. So, but he just had to use that excuse to make himself look better because I probably would too. I wouldn't want people to know. And he's not even kidding. The nickname I call him is the Woodsman because he's always out in the woods pissing around doing something, right? So that's what I call him. Call him Woodsman. I used to have it on the phone, actually. That's right, too. I used to have it on my phone. So when he phoned me, it would pop up the Woodsman. What? What the fuck is this? Is that your link? 48? All right, cool, buddy. Yeah, anybody who wants to run their links, go ahead. Since it's so friggin' hard now to go check at each other's channels. It's fucking stupid. Oh, Nick, that's right, too. Remember yesterday, Nick, how you said you were going to think so hard that that chocolate would fall? Well, this is twice now, buddy. Things have been falling off my wall over there since you said that. Boris, stop. Last night after you left, my thing of quarters, this thing of quarters fell off. I don't know how. I was just sitting here and it fell off this little table over here onto the floor and smashed all over the place. Gunday, I think you cursed me, or you were thinking too hard. You got me. If I go into the woods, I'm going to pretend I am Raffle so I don't come looking. They don't come looking. You fucking mental case. Hey, oldies and goodies. Mr. Al, how are you? Happy Easter, buddy. That's funny. Okay, here come fucking Rambo. Nick the Rambo man. What is it, buddy? What is it? All right, hold on. Back in the saddle again. I'm back. Can I pay half in gold for the trailer? I have 6 grams of gold. 6 grams of gold. Fuck, man. I would want to get rid of my gold if I were you. Gold, man. Where is that thing of gold that I have? I always forget where I put it. I have this thing. Yeah, we'll figure something out though, Reg. There's no. I'm not setting anything. I gotta go. Yeah, I'll do what I can to help you out though, buddy. What the hell is it? You can never find anything that I want. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's see if I can make that basketball. Fuck off, you asshole. You're fucking gonna make a big mess over here. That's already messy enough. You fucking prick. This thing has it's autographed by somebody, man, and I can't read it. I don't know who it's from. It says Robert, all the best. And it looks like Dave Quilt or something. Or Paul Quilt. I don't know if it's ever been used before. It doesn't look like it has any hit marks on it. I don't know. See if you can see that, Nick, or anybody. That's the guy's name right there. Hey, Perez Fishing, how you doing, man? I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that, Nick? It looks like a Dave or a Paul, and it looks like Quilt. I don't know if that's just too blurred. Can't see it. Okay. All right, buddy. So how is Mr. Perez Fishing doing today? Today was a good day. Man, I can't believe how friggin' bad my reception is, man. The video games these kids use, they take up so much internet space. It's friggin' crazy. I'm already on a bad service line as it is. Oh yeah, forgot I was gonna do something. Yeah, it is a Fox. I'm definitely gonna have to get this fixed somehow. I don't know, I gotta figure out how to get a better line in the house. Better something in the house. Let's see if that does any better. Yeah. Idiot. Hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to figure out something. I want to know what this fucking guy is. Let's see. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Oh, no, don't do that. Yeah, maybe you might be able to see this a little better, Nick. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe just my fucking whole channel's just too fucking blurry. Google is your friend. Google is not my friend when I can't read the guy's name. You crazy bastard. Google is not my friend. Google, and besides, even if I do the guy's name, Google just laughs at me and sends me all over the freaking place. And then laughs at me some more. Send it to me on Facebook. Fucking genius. Okay, buddy. I do that. Boom, chaka, laka, laka, boom, boom. It is ascending, my friend. My channel, 1,800 each. What the fuck are you talking about now, Al? You crazy bastard. Paul something. It looks like a Paul, doesn't it? And it looks like Q-U-I-L-T. I don't know. Looks like quilt or something. Plug yourself right into the rotor. Okay, what am I missing here? If you can identify one or two names, search for T. Try to find this photo. Piercing. Yeah. All right, let me see. Actually, Nick's gonna check it out. He's a sports guy, a card guy, baseball guy. You got 5 trillion friggin' baseball, hockey, football. You name it, you got every card you could imagine. Even has a few good ones too, I believe. Oh yeah, that's right. So if any of you guys are wanting any baseball cards and stuff like that, Nick has tons of them. And I bet you he would sell you some too. Hell, I'll sell you some I got. No, actually I won't. I don't want to sell any of my stuff. I don't like selling my stuff. Sucks. Sucks when you have to sell something, you know? No, don't do that. Holy shit, man. That's not good. So what do you guys want to do tonight? You guys got any good ideas that we can do? Something fancy. I'm gonna check out what Fox sent me. He's been sending me some pretty cool looking pictures lately. How many likes are we at right now? 7. Jesus. No, I'm not doing any giveaways tonight, you guys. There's no friggin' way we'll ever do it. It's almost impossible. It's like it's impossible. Oh, you guys share this stream out yet? Tell them we're gonna have a giveaway in here. They get their asses in here. Nick don't care. You don't want to ever win anything unless it's $1 million. And then I want half. Yeah, buddy. Now I just got to figure out how I can word this. I'm not very good at wording stuff. Every time super chat adds up to $20. Adds up to $20. We do a giveaway. I don't know if that sounds any good. Paul Corrento is Paul Corrento. He is a Toronto Blue Jay player from the 90s. What? Holy shit. Is he? I guess he's kind of famous no matter what if he played for the Blue Jays, right? Thanks, Foxford. That's awesome. Excuse me. Boris. Stop. Just stop. Thanks, Nick. Every time there is a super dad, George, and George takes your money. How is that, George? Every time there's a super chat, George takes your money. Yeah, it's pretty much the truth, Al. There ain't no lying in that one. You fucking dummy. That's what I'm trying to fucking make it better. So at least I'm giving something back so I don't feel so bad. I don't really feel bad that I'm taking people's money, but I would rather give back to at the same time. I just want a word so it makes freaking sense. Fuck, man. I was never good at fucking English, fucking whatever you call it. It's not hard to write this. Shit. Good old Al. Hey, Rico. I'm glad you're here. Give fucking Al a slap in the head for me, will you? How you been doing, Rico? Damn, man, I wish I was out there that day with you and the kids. When you're down the creek there. Fuck, man, that looks a freaking awesome place. Can't believe the size of the boulders that are down there, man. Friggin' massive. Just listen to Trump every day of the week. You will get the hang of it. Oh, you mean lying and stuff like that? Yeah, hey, buddy. I don't know. I like Trump. I think he's pretty freaking cool. He just fucking tells you how it is. If you like it or not, big deal. I don't think he was ever meant to be a president, though. He doesn't act like a fucking president. He acts like he fucking at the bar fucking talking to you. Could have had one kid a week. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's good though, man. It is. It really is. Better Tums than fucking Killery. Damn, got that fucking straight. Yeah, man. Like the other night, I woke up and I had my YouTube running with TV shows and stuff, and it had Howard Stern actually. Howard Stern interviewing fucking Hillary, and fucking Howard fucking Stern just loves Hillary. I couldn't believe it. Tina Davies, hello, Tina Davies, how are you? You guys share this out. Get some people in here. We need to hit 40 likes so I can do a giveaway. We have a bunch of ways to have a giveaway here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do something about it. Phil is in the house. How are you, Phil? And then if they really want to listen to shit, then they can listen to Governor Andrew Cuomo. Thanks, Dina. I appreciate that. Funny. Hey, Rico, how far is that place that you guys were at from your house? Doesn't seem like it's too far away. I still, man, I can still see all them great big boulders, man. Just thinking, man, too bad you couldn't get underneath them big boulders, boy. Fuck. I was wondering if you can get your bobcat down there, move some of them boulders around. That'd be wicked. Or a big come along or something. I bet you there's some nice big ones underneath them boulders. No one ever got to. Happy belated Easter. How you old fart? How are you? Don't answer. Nobody cares. Fucking Phil. You fucking ass. That's fucking funny. Sorry, Al, but it is. Son of a bitch. I have nothing to say. Phil cracking up. Phil like cracking up. Need to go to bed, Tina Davis. Okay. Thanks for dropping in. If you can't sleep, come on back in half an hour. So hopefully we're up to 40 likes by then. We can do a giveaway. 1 hour, 40 minutes from my house. Jesus, that sucks. I guess you can't drive your Bobcat there. It'd be a 5-hour drive. Let's put it on a trailer. I guess you do that. She don't want me to move up there. Oh, buddy. Well, you know what you should do then? Move right next door. She just love you for it. I hope Cap's not watching right now. I didn't mean that, Cap. I was just kidding. I could kill me. Yeah, it's good night, Tina. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry my fucking thing is so blurry. I got kids in here playing their video games, and I just can't help it. I don't want to be mean and kick them off, and then they'll be bugging me. So, yeah. Come on, you stupid camera. There you go, Tina. We got you before you go. Safe for my life, not upsetting her. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, poor bastard. Yes. Thank you, Reg. Smart, yeah. Look at me, that's fucking smart. Like my buddy right now, him and his old lady, they broke up. 3 kids, something like you, Joe. And they're having a hell of a time. Or he's having a hell of a time, I guess. Every time he wants to take one of the girls. And I'm telling you, this is what this guy did when they were all together. Him and the girls spent time all the time together. You know, they were with him 90% of the time. Skunk water, bait and tack. How are you, buddy? And now that, you know, she's moved away from the house, her own place, she doesn't want him to have the kids. Like, what the fuck is that? It's fucking crazy, man. Making it so hard on the guy. You know, well, you got mice in your house. Yeah, so what? Everyone's got fucking a mouse or 2 mice or fucking 10 mice in their house. You just don't know it. I'm going to tie up the kids and duct tape stick to them to the wall with the devices. Yeah, that's what you'd have to. Duct tape their hands together. It is a flu shot when you still got the flu. Oh, Jesus. Be careful with that flu. Somebody started blowing hospital virus. Vision. Yeah, that's cool, buddy. Yeah, you're lucky that way, man. This guy's just going through hell, man. Like, he's spending so much money on a lawyer. Like, you know, like even when you call the lawyer, or his lawyer anyways, you know, he's getting charged for it. It's fucking like, damn, man. Told him to call me. I'll be his lawyer. Tired all the time. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Al. That's awesome. You're worried about you there for a while, buddy. We are full police lockdown. No viruses being contained. Michael Mullins, right on. How you been, man? Haven't seen you in Coon's age, brother. I'm doing good. Divorced stuff is hell. Yeah, I wouldn't know, luckily. But, man. I couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even imagine. Wouldn't want to imagine, actually. Fuck that matter. Well, I think that's why a lot of spouses get killed. A lot of people, they just fucking don't want to deal with it anymore, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Shoot them. Get it over with. You get caught, you get caught. Yeah. Holy shit. Only 2 deaths here in my county and 42 positive, so I am in good shape as long as I stay away from doctors. Yeah. It takes time, Joe. 100% takes time. Mr. John Chum Adventures, how are you, a friend? 49 deaths, or 59 deaths in Australia. Boom! Reg Lab just put it up to $14. Boom! Chakalaka. Thank you, my friend, Mr. Reg. You are in 2 more times, brother. Take her on vacation to Rattlesnake Country. Jesus fuck. A good idea. Right on, man. I don't know what happened. What do you mean there was a hospital across the street? I didn't see it. There you go, Reg. You're in like Flynn, buddy. You're in like Flynn. Fuck, Reg. If you don't win this month, Reg, there's something fucking wrong. No, no, you're not gonna count, but you got to be in there 20 times. Gotta be. All right. I turn this to $14. Reg, it's your responsibility to remind me to write this stuff down. That's funny. I'll leave it up to Reg. Yeah, buddy. Hey, George, what was the deal with preschool stair for homework? You know what? I didn't get that at all. I really didn't get it. I went over and I looked at Pixel's channel, and he's doesn't have any content himself, but he has created videos he put out there from other people, like that Nick fella and CJ's. I forget who else yet. I think that was it. How to help grow your channel and help do your streams and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I missed the explanation of it, or I just didn't understand it. So, and I see you didn't either. Yeah. See, when I first got in there, I thought he was the guy that was going to teach you how to, grow your channel and all this stuff. Then I go over there and I see he has 65 subscribers. So I came back over to the real guy and asked Pixel if he had another channel, but he never did answer me. So, you got to figure someone that has 65 subscribers and you never did your own channel before. It's kind of hard to teach people how to fucking grow a channel. But it wasn't him that was teaching, it was other people, to my understandings anyway. But whatever it is, the real guy has a plan to help them, and it must work, whatever he's doing. I just got to look into it more. I just didn't understand it. Holy fuck, I missed about the Gators with fucking Rico. Gators. Oldie's got the pigs. Pixel's just sharing out people's content. That's it. Okay. All right. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, them pigs do, buddy. They crush bone, man, to nothing. Their teeth, man, they can almost fucking crush rocks, for Christ's sakes. I don't know. Like their head's just one big muscle. Crazy. You never really look at a pig and think, boy, man, his head's one big muscle because it's a pig, but it is. It's one big muscle. Like Boris. He's part of the pig family. Sorry, guys. Like something in my eyeball. Something in my eyeball. So, what's new and exciting going on out there in YouTube land? Anything? Anybody want to come up on panel? Talk. Tell some stories. I've run out of stuff to talk live about and all that good stuff. Yeah. lockdown for 6 months. Holy fuck! When it's ready, we'll just keep our port closed. That is fucking crazy. 6 months, eh? So what are the reasons that you can use to go out? You know, obviously you can go get food, the doctors. What else is there that you need to go out? Pick up your medication. Fuck, eh? If you think about it, you only really have to leave the houses to get food. Food in home. I am yes. Then Terry. Terry. What the fuck? Rico. Hey Rico, how you doing, buddy? Where the hell you at?
Hello,
Oh, at your house.
I'm at home. I'm suffering on lockdown like everyone else.
Suffering.
We're not allowed to leave the house unless we're going to the local shops or the doctor or something like that. And if we're caught outside our local area, they're using license plate scanners. If you're outside your local area, they pull you over. If you haven't got a valid excuse, $1,000 fine.
Holy shit.
So they're pretty full on here at the moment. It's not much fun.
No.
But I've had my little one here for a week, so that's been good. I had to visit her for Easter. That was wonderful.
Yeah, well, that's good.
The virus isn't really doing much here in Australia. It's we've had 59 deaths all up from the virus.
59.
That's it.
It doesn't seem like a lot, like how they're talking about it, you know what I mean? But I guess a lot of people are beating it.
We usually get like 40 to 50 deaths a year in Easter travel alone on the roads, you know, and so no one's allowed to travel, no one's allowed to go anywhere, no one's allowed to do anything. If you're in a park or on a seat bench, it's $1,000 fine. If you gathered in more than 2 people, it's $1,000 fine. Oh, it's absolutely crazy.
Jesus Christ.
I think they handed out 400 fines in our state alone in the last couple of days.
That's $400,000.
Yeah, we're on full lockdown now, and we're limited on items we can buy in the shops. We're only allowed like 1 or 2 items per thing. We're only allowed 2 cartons of beer, 2 cartons of wine. So we're on like World War II rations now. It's stupid.
Wow. It is freaking crazy. Well, you know what, buddy?
We've only got like 6,000 people that have had the virus in the whole country. It's not a really big thing here yet, and we're full lockdown, you know. So
yeah.
They're talking about having us in lockdown until our vaccine's ready. They're putting it into production now, and they're putting it into final testing, but that'll be 6 months away. They're pretty confident it'll work, but I don't know. I'm not real confident myself.
No, because apparently there's another year.
Apparently there's 3 strains involved in it now. So there's not one anymore. There's three different types. So, you know, your vaccine might work against one, but not the other 2. And then by that time, is there 5 or 6 strains? You know, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But yeah, our government's going to keep us in lockdown until we've got a vaccine or until there's an answer. But they're talking 6 months a year. Well, they're talking 6 months, and then they're going to open things up inside Australia. Hopefully the virus will be gone here. And then they're going to keep us locked, the borders locked for at least another year. So no one will be leaving Australia or coming to Australia for another year after that, unless there's good vaccines and it's all sorted.
Yeah. Wow.
But the thing that worries me is if they don't get a vaccine or they don't get it sorted and it sort of still goes around as a flu, sooner or later we're going to get it anyway. Like they're going to let people back in and we're going to get it
Yeah.
anyway. So that sort of view of looking at things is a bit short-sighted in my idea. I'm in Australia. We're coronavirus island now.
Sitting
Everyone's
outside his
panicking.
front step.
Yeah,
You go.
it's pretty stupid. They've cut everything off and locked everything down, and everyone's going broke.
Yeah.
And the virus hasn't really even done anything here yet, and we're all suffering real bad from it. So
Are
the
they
cure
giving you
here,
guys relief money?
oh, well, the thing is, they sort of sacked half the country all at one go. So it was like 6 million people tried to get on unemployment benefits at one go. So it just overwhelmed the system, and they're not getting the money out to people. But
Yeah. Fuck.
I was trying to get onto unemployment benefits for 6 weeks before it all, like from the start of the year, and they still haven't given me 10 cents. So I don't know how everyone else is going. But, no one in
Well,
Australia, the only thing you get from the Australian Unemployment Office is attitude. You don't get any help or any money. You just get attitude from them. So
yeah.
I'm not holding my breath.
No.
Like they're in a lot of countries, they're sending out money to sort of like everyone's bank accounts, but here you've got to get on unemployment benefits, and they reckon that it could take up till the 21st of April to sort most people out.
Well, for a few people I know down here have got $2,000, and other people have only got a couple hundred.
Well, if you've got money, they've given people with money like businesses and people that had a bit of money, they've given them all $10,000 grants and all these sort of things. If you're wealthy, you get all this money, but if you get stuck in the crack like I have and a lot of other people, you get nothing. And
it's the opposite. They're doing the fucking opposite. Wow,
well, I had to put my mortgage on hold. I had to put my mortgage on hold and spend my mortgage. I had nothing, so I had to spend that. So
yeah, like, fuck, if you're not working, you can't work. You can't go outside. What are you?
You're not allowed to go to work. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't get on unemployment benefits. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's absolutely insane.
Like people are out fucking robbing people's houses now down around here. Like they're going knocking on doors to see if you're home, and you go to the door and it's just a stupid question they're asking you. You know what I mean? They just want to know if you're home.
Well,
people are getting fucking desperate.
We've had a little bit of craziness here, not a lot, but people are starting to get the shits with it.
Yeah.
They're getting over it real quick. Like we put up with it for a long time now, and it's not really kicking off. So,
hello, Dragonfly. She's back.
One good thing is at the moment in Australia is the drought's eased a lot, so it's nice and green again.
Nice.
So instead of it all being bone dry and everything, at least things are looking a bit better. We got water
the
to wash
the grass is looking greener. Trees are looking a lot greener.
So nice. we can at least have a good shower and everything now. So that's one good thing for the virus. But most of the people in Australia that have died from the virus were on cruise ships, and they got really sick on these cruise ships. And by the time they let them off, it was a big cluster of older people on these cruise ships, and they were really sick by the time they got them off. So there was nothing they could really do for them.
Yeah.
And that sort of. And the cruise ship company lied about it and said that there was no one on board sick. So they let all these people go, and they spread it through the community. So, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not like you see in a lot of countries, like where they're struggling with beds and all that. We're not dealing with that here. yet, luckily. We got onto it in time.
Okay.
But,
How you doing, history man?
Hey,
Doing good,
history
and
man.
you?
Doing good, buddy.
So where are you, history man?
Where am I from?
Yeah,
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I love history. I'm a bit of a history man myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was looking into the history of the Spanish flu the other day.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
the second peak in that was the deadly one. That's what killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's what they're worried about.
That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, and I think it's pretty much the conditions of World War One, to be honest.
It is.
Yeah, because of all the mud, and you actually would get a disease. Just how horrible the trenches were. You know what I mean? And
Trench
you
foot
even get a
and all
disease called a trench foot, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they decided to blame it on the Spanish because the Spanish was neutral during the war.
Yeah, they reckon the Spanish were the first people to talk about it because the other countries didn't want to say anything because they were frightened their soldiers would flee and all this sort of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I saw something about it.
Even though, strangely enough, King Alfonso XIII was sick from it. So
Yeah. But they reckon the Spanish were the first ones to openly talk about it. You know how like China's lied about this one?
right.
Well, they reckon the French, English, and the Germans had it first in the war, and they didn't say anything at the end of the war, and then it spread from there, and then the Spanish started talking about it, and were open about it, and everyone else said, "Oh yeah, we've got it too now." So it wasn't
Right.
really the Spanish flu.
Pretty much.
You never
Yeah,
trust
you do
governments
not
in
want to get
power.
trench
They've
foot,
always,
Nick. It's horrible.
yeah. I can't see the chat either, everyone. Sorry if I'm missing your comments and stuff.
No, that's why I post stuff up. If anything that I don't know. There's nothing really happening. But you know what? Like you say, the last time, Richo, when you were saying about the toilet paper and stuff, warning us down here. Well, whatever's happening out in your end, it seems like it's going to happen down here. You know what I mean?
We're seen to be a bit ahead of everyone else. So, like, things happen here pretty quick, and then it goes around the world. Yeah. We're pretty close to China and all that, see, so we're really closely linked with them. They own a lot of stuff here, and we send a lot of stuff over there, so there's a lot of links. A lot of people live in both countries, so when something's happening over there, we find out about it pretty quick here because we've got 1 million Chinese people living in Australia.
Holy shit!
We've got 1 million. We've got 1 million Chinese. We've got 1 million Indians. Australia is made up mostly of. I think it's like 50% non-born in Australia now. Like we've brought in so many people.
On immigrants.
Yeah, so we have, but it's planned immigration. Like they bring people in and all that sort of stuff with degrees and all that. So you get all the doctors and all sorts of stuff like that.
Right, I can see that. Yeah,
we're not. Most of the country doesn't like it, but that's how the rich people make their money. They bring in 300,000 people a year and only release 200,000 blocks of land for them to live on. So there's always a shortage of land. So they're making big money on all that. And it's not. Yeah, the Australian people haven't been for it, but we haven't had a choice in it. It doesn't matter whether you vote for one side or the other; they're all doing the same thing.
They're all connected.
But we have. But the good thing from it is that we have like a lot of connections with India and China and all that. So if something's happening there, we find out about it all pretty quick. And from what we've heard in China, she's pretty bad. It's going again there now in a lot of places. So. And they're having food shortages.
Hear bits and pieces.
They're having food shortages in China now. So the next big thing is get ready for no food because they're out looking to buy up as much food as they can. So get ready for that.
They'll take all our shit.
Yeah, things like rice and other staples like that, they're going to be hunting massively for because a lot of countries aren't exporting their food crops. in case they
Yeah.
have food shortages. And China has to import food or they'll have a famine. So they've been buying up everything here. They've got these people that go around in buses to little towns and will clean out your shop. You know, like 60, 70 people get out and they just go in and clean out the supermarket and the little town has nothing left. And then they go back, parcel it all up into parcels and sell it back to China. So we don't even get a look in a half the time at what's in our shops. It's a big
That's
problem.
what's happening down here too. People are coming down from the city to all these little towns up north, cleaning them out. But now they're putting a stop to it. Like the reserves, Indian reserves have the OPP, the cops, stopping people from going in. You know what I mean?
Me too, Nick. I want to know what
Crazy.
North Korea is actually doing with all of this. I
haven't heard anything. Not a word from North Korea, eh?
I think I know what Kimmy's using it for.
Yeah, he'd be wiping out his enemies if he's got any left.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we haven't heard anything from North Korea at all. Nothing. Not a word.
Strangely, it's bordered by China, so they should have it.
They'd have it for sure, but
they just don't want to say anything about it.
Well, you know what they're doing in China to the people, how they're dragging them out of their houses and putting them in body bags and shit like that and then burning them alive. If they're doing that shit in China, imagine what they're doing in Korea, in North Korea. You know, they have they'd just shoot you on the spot and burn you or just,
Is that really happening? They're just burning them?
Where, in China or?
Yeah, in China, apparently they're...
China, they're doing that.
Yeah, they're dragging them out of their houses. It was on the news the other night. This bloke was... an Australian fellow was over there and he's saying like all the people around him have got the virus. And he says they're coming door to door with a thermometer. And if you've got a temperature, they drag you out of the house, put you in a body bag and drag you away. And people can hear screaming coming out of the all the morgues. They're all just running flat chat, all the crematoriums, and you can hear screaming coming from the buildings.
Wow.
So anyone who's sick, they're burning them so the disease doesn't spread.
They did, yeah.
Oh, that's just a fucking great way to fix things, isn't it? Holy shit, man.
I mean, they did that in the past as well.
Yep, you can't.
Europe did it.
You can't believe their statistics and their numbers because it's just so wrong. It's not funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Me.
Europe did it, and also, hey, Miss Me.
Yeah, no, it's been a common thing in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only difference is now is word gets out about it a lot quicker than what it used to. It used to take a long time for it to get out, whereas now people are using their phones and calling out and recording it. So a lot of scared people in China.
I never heard anything about that, but that's friggin' crazy, man.
Yeah, no, apparently there's a lot of really scary stuff going on over there at the moment. A lot of people are very frightened. Nice buildings they have. Yeah, no, I feel sorry for a lot of people around the world. They're getting it really hard, like it's not too bad for a lot of the Western countries, like we've got TV and internet and fridges and all that sort of stuff. And
the crazy thing?
But a lot of people do it tough around the world, and they're locked in their little shacks and stuff. And I feel sorry for them. They're going to do it pretty hard over the next few months.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy. Imagine being in a little shack with your wife and like 8 kids or something. Like that'd just drive you nuts.
Yeah, it would.
You'd want the coronavirus to wipe you out.
I'm doing it right now.
They reckon divorce is soaring here in Australia, like just going through the roof. People.
Oh yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Fucking husband and wife are going to be trying to kill each other. Wow.
Well, domestic violence has gone off, and A lot of people leaving, a lot of people, and because we've been through a shitload of stuff like the drought, then the fires, then the floods, and now the coronavirus. So everyone's already been at home with everyone for like the last 6 months. Everyone's already over it. Hey, David.
Yeah. Mr. Carlisle's in the house.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in my future. I'd like to work it out with my ex-wife or wife, whatever it is now. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Don't even know where I really stand, you know. That's the hard part. You don't know what the future's going to bring.
That's the thing, man. It's fuck. Everything's always up in the air, right? So,
Well, it's
Hey, Dave.
you can't kick anyone out of a house or anything here now in Australia, so we can't get into our house up in Crookwell. So she doesn't want to really even start talking about sorting it out until she's living in there, and that could be 6 months to a year from now. You know, like
yeah.
so that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot to deal with. Long time to wait.
Yep.
Yeah, this is crazy, you know. I actually might do a video about it too. About the Spanish flu, but my my hands are getting a little tight here.
Yep. Yeah, no, the Spanish flu, people need to learn about how it come back 3 times.
It's crazy
That's
that
big.
nobody talks about it. I think it's just because it's
No one knows.
overshadowed because of World War One.
Yeah, no one really knows about it. Like you learn a little bit about it at high school and that. In Australia, we've got pretty good education, and they taught us a little bit about it, but not a lot. I've been back and I've looked into it, and
A lot, right?
yeah, it's pretty. It was pretty bad what happened. Look, a lot of it even came through Australia and wiped out a lot of people in Australia too. And we're an island nation, so
Right.
the only place that really escaped it was Tasmania, and they shut off their borders really early and put in strict quarantine. And they only had a few cases. They didn't have a lot of deaths. One of the few places in the world.
Wow, I actually did not know. I actually did not know actually about that about Australia during I know
Yeah,
about it. It's just I don't know too much about Australia's role into it. You know what I mean?
well, we were coming home from Europe, and they brought it home with the soldiers. So when the soldiers came home from Europe and the Middle East and all that, they brought it back with them, and it ripped through the country then. And
Right.
Tasmania was smart enough to put in an quarantine, and they had like a quarantine island off the island of Tasmania. So they avoided the worst of it, I think. I
Worst
think
of
they
it,
still
yeah.
had a bit, yeah. But it was pretty bad. A lot of people went. Was it 40 to 50 million, they reckon, from the Spanish flu?
That's a lot of friggin' people, man.
50. It
crap.
says it's estimated between 50 or 100 mil. So
Yeah, so they don't
somewhere
even
around
know.
there.
Yeah, they have no idea really. All they know is that people died everywhere, and they don't
Everywhere.
even really know the numbers.
And
Yeah.
it's crazy is that almost every single country was infected, but except for Antarctica, which nobody lives there, but so pretty much every single country around the world was infected.
Yeah.
We own most of Antarctica. Australia does. We claimed it. We do. I'm pretty sure we do. We claimed it. It's Australia's.
Right. You have claims of it.
I'm pretty sure. No, you know how you do flags and all that, and you claim the territory of an unoccupied territory.
Right. Yeah.
Well, a group of Australians went down there and flagged it all up. They flew over the place and dropped flags all over the place so that they claimed the whole lot, nearly the whole place, and they offered it to England and as a gift for the Queen or the King at the time, and they said no, they don't want it. You can keep it, so we kept it.
Nice.
So most of the waters down there are Japanese. That's why Australian. That's why when the Japanese go down there whaling, they're actually whaling in our waters. They're not supposed to be doing it. So that's why we get in and have a bit of a kick up with the send them boats down there to try and stop them doing it. But the government doesn't stop them; just the people try and stop them. You know, sea shepherding and that sort of stuff.
Bet you they're out there right now fucking trying to get some of them whales because there's so much food fucking lost its down there.
Well, that's where it came from. The whaling, they reinitiated it after World War II because they were all starving, so they started the whaling ships again to feed the people, and then they just kept doing it.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be doing it now. Waters down in Antarctica, but they're calling it scientific. But yeah. So we've all sort of agreed to the treaty that it won't be touched down there. But if you check it out, most of it's claimed by Australia. It's a funny thing. Yeah, we've got a lot of funny history here in Australia.
Yeah. I mean, about the Emu War. That's a huge meme.
I like it when they used to send all the prisoners down there, man.
Australia played a huge part in World War II.
Yeah,
Massive part. We were the submarine base for all the American submarines that went up and wiped out the Japanese Navy.
Yeah,
and,
you fought hard in Papua New Guinea against the Japanese, and it actually
turned the tide on them.
Just
we
turned
stopped
the tide
them
pretty much.
They were coming up they were coming across New Guinea at us, and all of our soldiers were overseas fighting for the British. And we ordered them to come home, and they sent a whole heap of them home, but then they turned them around and sent them to Singapore, and then ordered them to surrender. So we had no army left.
Right.
And all we had was volunteers, and we called them chocolate soldiers because everyone thought they would melt in the heat of battle. So we sent these chocolate soldiers up to fight the Japanese that had never been stopped before in war. And these buggers stopped them. They stopped them cold on that track and fought them.
I mean, even though the Japanese were never really interested in Australia. Well, first of all, they failed to get supremacy. First of all, and second of all, the Japanese said it's going to be too large of an invasion to do since they were scared of the Soviet Union. So they don't want to do that as well.
They didn't have the manpower to take out China, let alone Australia. So. But the problem here in Australia was we were unarmed. We had nothing left. Like all we had left was the chocolate soldiers and their guns that they had.
Yeah.
And we sent them up there, and that was it. We had nothing left here. And we had really tough gun laws, so all we had were 22s. So they were asking the people to fight the Japanese invasion with 22 rifles. So after the war, they relaxed our gun laws so that we had more people in the country with guns.
Right.
But recently, they've really tightened them up because they don't want them anymore. They've forgotten history. They forgot why they relaxed them. Funny thing is, Switzerland never been invaded in Switzerland. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they've all got guns. Every single one of them.
It's true, that's why, almost every single person in Switzerland is armed.
Yeah, every single person in Switzerland is well armed, and that means that you don't want to invade Switzerland because
but with the terrain as well. That will also make it harder.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, but every single person in Switzerland is well armed today, even today.
That's awesome. That's the way it should be, I think.
Yeah. Well, no one wants to invade them. Well, that's why the Japanese didn't invade America. They asked them at the end of the war, they said, why didn't you invade America after Pearl Harbor? And they said, well, we were going to, but we realized that if we did, we'd be facing 1 million Americans with rifles. You know, 1 million hunters with rifles would be out fighting us straight away, and we wouldn't make it very far. It'd be, we'd be up against it straight away just from that.
Well, they'd be getting picked off left and right.
Left and right. They said they'd get in a fair way into the country, but then they said that it'd just be too much and they wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
And they said it was the people with the guns that turned them off the
invasion. Not just that, it's too far.
Too big, too far, too few people. Oh, it certainly does, Reg. Certainly does. You got to learn your history.
Yeah. Just to learn how the world works.
Oh, that's it.
Did invade like a small island of Alaska, though.
They did, Yeah.
that didn't work out as well. So
That was more of a feint, though, wasn't it, to draw people away from Midway and that?
I have no idea.
we're pretty
Pretty sure it
disarmed up
was.
here in Canada. We have some pretty
Yeah.
sick gun rules. Nick.
Well, we've fought with Canada in nearly every war except for Vietnam. I don't think you guys fought in Vietnam, did you?
Nope. Actually,
I have
Lester.
no idea.
No, actually, Lester B. Pearson was the Prime Minister of Canada. He was actually against that. He was a peacekeeper.
Yeah, no, we fought with America in that though. We fought by your side in every war since World
Yep.
War One. Yeah. We're the only country that can say that too. England can't. No one can. We're the only ones who've been there.
Yeah, pretty much. You
The
know.
Australians are crazy bastards.
Well, we are. When it comes to fighting, we are crazy bastards. Like
Fucking right, man.
the history of fighting Australians hasn't gone well for the opponents. Let's put it that way. You come against us, you get you cop it.
Yeah,
There might not
you're
be a
getting
lot of us, but we fucking fight hard. It's always been our way.
Yeah. You know what?
We're
Yeah.
we're a nation of convicts and people that have done it tough in the bush, and it makes you hard. And
Yeah, you're all
grow
Yeah,
tough.
pretty much. That's how the nation was formed. Pretty much. Britain just didn't know how. Britain didn't know where to put their prisoners at, so they just chose Australia.
Dave's back here, chickens and outdoors. Hey, Dave.
Yeah, we've always been there with America. It's always been our friend. See, we got pretty hurt by what Churchill did to us in sending our troops to Singapore and then ordering them to surrender. We were pretty hurt by that. So we turned to the Americans after that and said to them, you stick by us and we'll be your friends, like we'll look after you. So they've been good to us and we're good to them. Just as my
pretty much.
Yeah. We're still very close with England and Canada and all that, but what happened in World War II, that was a big turning point for Australia. Like, we were super loyal British citizens up until World War II, the end of World War II.
Yeah, until the end of that.
And then it sort of changed here in Australia. Then we shifted our alliance to America. And we're still very loyal to England. We're still part of the English colony.
Right.
The Queen's still the head of our state. The Queen's still our head of state. She can still sack our Prime Minister and all that sort of stuff, and she has done. But yeah, it was a pretty big moment in Australian history, especially when all them soldiers got sent to the death railway in Burma and all that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And they were all so pissed because the thing that pissed them off was that they were ordered to surrender. That's what pissed them off. Like if they'd been allowed to fight and then lost, they would have accepted it, but they were ordered to surrender and then they had to go and suffer all that bullshit when they wanted to fight. They didn't get it, they weren't allowed to fight. So that's what pissed them off. Yeah, don't try and stop an Aussie from the fight, eh? We've always been in it. We've always been in over our heads too in the fight too, like we always been outnumbered and outgunned in every battle, every fight we've been in. We've been outnumbered, outgunned, everything, and we've always often won. We've pulled it out of our ass,
Right,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Some of the things the soldiers went through in World War One was really bad. Like they went there with just a rifle, and
especially with Gallipoli. Gallipoli was a failure.
Gallipoli was shocking. Gallipoli was shocking, mate. But they came up with an idea to get out of Gallipoli. They were under fire and under gun all the time, and they came up with these delayed action rifles to go off every 20 minutes. A rifle would go off. So during the night, they set up all these guns and they started pulling out. And throughout the night, all these guns throughout the trench would go off throughout the night. And the Turks thought they were still there in the trench and didn't come through and attack them as they were retreating. So they got out that night. But when they landed on the beaches, they landed at the wrong foot. And it was cliffs in front of them, you know, like cliffs straight like that. And they had to climb up them cliffs under machine guns.
Machine guns, yep.
Pretty bad. But do you know much about the Boer War in Africa and that?
I don't think I ever heard about it.
Well, the Boers in Africa, the Dutch settlers and that, they really kicked the British Empire's butt there. You know, like they couldn't handle them. The commandos, the commandos were just too good for them, and so they had to bring in the Australians to defeat the commandos. So they brought in all these Australians and they got them to go out and fight commando style. And when we did it and we kicked their ass and we won, they killed one of our heroes, Breaker Morant, one of our poets and one of our heroes.
Oh yeah.
They killed him and a couple of his men for war crimes for doing what they were told to do. Like they were ordered to do this stuff, and then at the end they were killed for it to cover it up. But yeah, they've always used us as the hit troops. We've always gone in first and given them a good smack.
Oh yeah, for all my years of growing up, I always heard about the Australians are fucking the crazy ones. You know.
Yeah.
Brave, crazy, whatever you want to call it.
I like Australia. I like Australia. Australia has a nice history. I like studying about Australia. I think I really love. I even have an Australian flag. I plan to fly it up, but I never flew it up.
Oh, nice.
But, you know, so I really love Australia. It's one of my favorite countries. You know.
Yeah.
The thing that makes us so tough is our mateship. You know, like if one of our mates are in danger, we'll give our life for them. You know, like that's the way it is. So when you're fighting against an Australian force, you're fighting against a group of mates that'll die for each other. You're not people that'll get up and run. So you know your mate's going to stand beside you and do his job if you do yours. So you know no one's going to run. You know they're going to stand and fight. So when the enemy comes up against that, it's not something they're used to, and they often break. Like we held out against the Germans in Tobruk, and they called us the rats of Tobruk. Because we were living in little holes.
Tobruk was a
Give me a second.
Also another. Yeah, Tobruk was a It was like another version of Dunkirk, pretty much.
Yeah, like they really thought it bad there. They had a hard time there, but because we were used to hard living out in the bush and in the country, it wasn't that bad, you know. Like we could cope with it. Because we've experienced shit like that most of our lives, so it wasn't that bad. But, you know, a lot of them people had been living out in the bush in conditions like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know,
if you go out in the centre of Australia now, it's not much different than what it was 70 years ago. You know, she's still rough and tough and hard. It's only the coastal areas and the cities that have gotten soft. You go inland and it's hard as nails still. Most of the desert, too. The desert makes it hard. It's so dry everywhere, it makes it hard. And everything wants to kill you. Everything you touch, pick up, look at wants to kill you.
Yeah, I've heard that everybody, you know, I've heard that Australia just like has a lot of bugs and stuff like that, and you know.
Oh really?
There's a lot of bugs there, and everyone's there to kill you and everything.
A lot of the native tucker, like you've got to boil it before you can eat it, otherwise it'll poison you. So it's not easy. It's not like a lot of places around the world where you can pick fruit off a tree or whatever. A lot of stuff here will kill you unless you know how to treat it right. And most people don't have that knowledge, so you can't go out and live out in the bush. It's not an easy thing to do. And
it's like that watermelon the kids brought up to you.
Yeah, well, luckily I knew that was poisonous, but a lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah. Oh, they look normal.
Yeah, no, they look good and they look ripe and everything, but you eat that, it'll kill you.
Jesus, okay.
Oh yeah, most things are like that. You got to squash it up and boil it, and then that takes the toxins out, and then you can consume it. But the Aboriginals knew it all, and they used to get certain roots out, and they'd crush them up, and then put it in the billabongs or the waterways, and that would stun the fish, poison the fish, and they'd float to the surface, and then they'd grab them out of the water.
I've seen that, a documentary on that stuff. Yeah.
Bloody brilliant. They were so smart what they did that they had it all set up that they didn't have to work hard to survive here. It was pretty cool, but we've stuffed all that up.
Wow. I like that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, a lot of people say that the Aboriginals are lazy people and that, but they're not. They just had a better way of life than we did,
Smart.
and they didn't. Yeah, smarter, and they didn't have to go out and kill themselves in the day for 8 hours a day just to get a bit of food. They go and kill a kangaroo and be done with it, and then it was a lot better for them the way they used to live than the way we're trying to force them to live now.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't want it, they don't want it, and that causes a lot of trouble. A lot of alcoholism and a lot of deaths in custody and stuff like that. That's really bad here.
So that's what happens, man. As soon as you start trying to control people, and then, whatever happens, you get control of it, you just fuck their life up. They'll get depressed. Like, they'll drink, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not their
I'm
fault.
your peacekeeper now. I'm Canada's peacekeeper now. I'm Lester Pearson now.
Good. That's what happened to the Indians. Fuck, they were great until fucking came around and started putting them in their little fucking communities. Stupid.
Yeah, no, it hasn't done any good.
No.
So there's a lot of stuff I agree with him. So
there was we had a pandemic here in Australia when settlers first came, and they're not sure exactly what happened, but there's a lot of theories as to what happened, whether it was an accident or whether they did it on purpose. But smallpox was spread throughout the Aboriginal population, and it wiped out 90-something% of them.
90?
90-something%, yeah. Like there was
Holy
massive
shit.
There was big, massive
and
communities
Australia.
around everywhere, and after in the first years of being here, settlers, explorers came through this area, and they recorded a large battle between the Highlanders and the coastal clans.
Yeah.
Involving up to 5,000 people on each side, a big battle, and they came back through, I think, 5 years after the plague or whatever it was went through, and there was nearly no one left. Everyone was dead.
Oh yeah,
To wipe out down to like 2 or 3 people. Like from thousands down to 2 or 3 people. It was.
I mean, like I said, we've learned that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we actually learned that, and there's actually to this day, there's actually an island near the coast of India. I'm not sure if you guys heard of it, but North Sentinel Island, where there's actually natives in that island that is set back to the Stone Age, actually, and and there's a lot of people there that's trying to, hey, like let's modernize, these natives there, but in reality, we saw what happened to here in North America and Australia. That once if you're not immune to decimated animals, then you could actually war off the whole entire population. Like here, like we wiped out, like when we first came to America, it's like we wiped out like 95% of the native population here. So I always say, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Just leave those people alone. Would you say?
They tried it in Africa too. They tried to do it in Africa too, but the Africans had a vaccine for smallpox.
Yeah.
They used to use cowpox, a needle from the cowpox, to give it to little kids, and then they'd get immunity to it. So when the Europeans tried to wipe them out, it didn't touch them.
And really, yeah.
So that's why Africa didn't end up getting fully colonized like America and Australia and all that.
And all that because of that, a lot of people got
Because they had
sick
that
from
one
it.
thing, that vaccine. If they didn't have that, they would have got wiped out like everyone else.
Exactly, yeah. And stuff like that. I always say, like, if there's something that you're not immune to, then you can get sick from it. So,
Real quick. But in Australia, because half the population is born overseas, we have a lot of people travelling in and out of the country all the time. So we're getting flus, viruses, bugs from all over the world coming back here all the time. And when your kids go to school with all these other kids, they're getting sick with all these different things all the time. So it's almost like a constant sickness these days. It's been pleasant not to have all the travel because everyone's not sick with it all the time. People are more healthy now than they've ever been for a long time.
Yeah. Also, like a lot of people in the last 10, 20 years, like a lot of my friends, anyways, been keeping their kids indoors and not letting them play outside and stuff. And I don't want them to get dirty. I tell them it's stupid. You got to let them get out there and get dirty.
I agree.
You got to let them get sick. But they're learning now.
The problem is now, though, is if someone gets a cough in another country because of the airplanes, that gets here real quick, So there's no real break. Like years ago, it used to be a month or two break between shipping to a country, whereas now it's instant. The people are there.
Yeah.
So
it takes a couple hours and you're one country to the next.
Well, we used to have quarantine in Australia. If you came here, you had to go into quarantine before you were allowed to go into the rest of the country. But now it's just straight at the airport and straight in. There's no quarantine at all anymore.
Should bring that quarantine back.
Well, I think they may do that here in the end. They may bring it in that you have to quarantine before you're allowed into the country.
Yeah. Yeah, and the government should make it so it's like it's free. You don't have to pay. That's always one extra day added to your trip or whatever. You know what I mean?
They put everyone coming back to Australia now, they put them in a hotel at government expense for 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
And then after that, they kick them out of the hotel and tell them to go home. But because all the states are closed, you can't go interstate, so you can't get home.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, so it's dumb now. Like you're not even allowed to travel interstate. You're not allowed to travel. I don't want you traveling at all. It's pretty well locked out now. I can't see anything they're not doing well at the moment. Like they've really locked it down well. Yeah. Whereas before they were letting people travel into different communities and all that, but now they've sort of cut that too. So they're doing a good job at the moment.
For once,
it's unusual. It's unusual for me to compliment the government on what they're doing. Yeah. I tell you.
Yeah, it kind of made me think about that for a second.
They've done a good job, but whether they do a good job in the future handling it's got me worried.
Well, fuck, they should. They should be learning a big lesson right now. Like you said, they used to quarantine them. Well, damn it. If they were still doing that, this wouldn't be happening right now.
Well, they may have to. That may be the only answer for Australia. If we don't get more infections in the country than 6,000, we're going to be vulnerable to it as soon as it comes back in from someone. So we're really going to have to let it go, or we drop out of the world community.
Yeah, right. Eh. Wow.
See, that's the sort of thing they're looking at now. Is they either get the virus to start spreading a little bit more because they've nearly got it under full control. But then do we lock ourselves away from the rest of the world? That's the thing.
It's a possibility. But it's like they say, like it'll never go away. Because because right now it's getting warm here, but now it's getting cold in Africa. So now it'll be in Africa, and then when it gets hot in Africa, it'll be cold here. So it'll come back here again.
It's in South America too. It's in every country in the world now. It's out there.
Oh yeah,
it's everywhere.
just that Africa that has like low percentage.
Yeah, well, they
So,
do because it was too hot there, but now it's getting colder, so their
Yeah.
percentage will probably go up. You know,
but the thing is, with the confirmed numbers and that,
I
here in
guess.
Australia, they won't test you unless you're really sick. So unless you're really sick, you won't get a test. So most people are getting it and not knowing about it, so they don't really know the full numbers. They're only guessing, in my opinion.
Right.
That's one
Yeah, they
problem
don't have
happening.
very many test kits left or something like that. I don't know.
No, we've got them, but it has to be done by a healthcare professional. So you have to go to a doctor to get a test done or a hospital.
Right.
But they tell you not to go to a hospital or a doctor. They tell you to stay away from them if you're sick. So you can't go and get a test. So they want you to just stay at home. And they won't allow you to get that self-test kit because they don't want anyone doing any healthcare that's not, where they're not earning a dollar on it.
Right.
So they won't let you have these test kits. So no one really knows whether it's really bad here or not. Really, they're only sort of guessing. But we haven't had like I said, we haven't had a lot of tests. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I mean,
But
59 or whatever you say.
it's all over the place. Like there's people getting it all over the place, but they're not a lot of people dying. So I don't know whether that's the hospital doing their job. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not sure on that. But all I know is that all the doctors and um, dentists, anyone with a prescribing license, is prescribing hydroxychloroquine for them, their family, and friends. All the doctors.
Really?
So they're all taking that. Every single one of them.
Holy fuck.
So if they're taking it, there must be a reason, eh?
Must be.
Mm. So if you get sick, demand that shit.
Oh fuck. What time is it there right now?
Oh, it should be about
1 in the
1 o'clock.
afternoon, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, probably 2 o'clock.
It always freaks me out, man. It always freaks me out because I look out my window, it's pitch black, and you're like, daytime.
She's getting it's actually a nice day today. I got a bit of firewood there ready to go for my fire tonight. Got that
Still
back
a bit
in.
chilly there.
Oh, we're just going into winter now.
Okay. Oh, that's right too. That's right.
Yeah. So we're just coming into winter now. I'll give you a little look at my new flooring and everything. I put that
nice.
in. Got the fire back in.
Nice.
There's all my emergency supplies.
Where's the
Toilet
beer?
paper and beer. What every
Oh, there's
Australian
the
man
beer.
thinks.
So what's going to happen with the house? You guys still selling it, you think?
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen, man. Yeah, I don't know.
It's too
No
bad,
idea. Yeah,
Too bad.
I don't know. I don't really care anymore. Whatever's going to happen will happen.
Mountain man.
Worrying about it don't do you any good. Hey, Mountain Man.
Wait, what were you trying to say? Is it copper wheat?
If it's a 1943 D copper penny, it's worth thousands and thousands and
Thousands
thousands of
and
dollars.
thousands of dollars. Yeah, that's
Email me a
that
picture of it, Mountain Man.
yeah. That those are pretty rare, actually. Yeah, those are worth thousands, man.
Yeah.
Move to the Arctic 6 days a month. Yeah, Antarctica is actually a weird continent. You only have like 6 months of daylight, and then you have another couple months of nighttime, which is weird.
We don't get that in Australia. We get pretty normal days.
Oh yeah.
We don't get a lot of snow here either, which is pretty good. But Wouldn't mind a little bit more than what we get.
What's your average year? 5, 6 centimeters, inches, or something?
Where I live, nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
Nothing. That's our average, and every now and then we might get a little bit, like every
The
3 or 4
average is
years,
nothing.
or nothing.
Yeah.
But if you go up into the mountains, they'll get probably 4 or 5 inches a year. Not much, you know. A lot of places they got to use snow blowers
Yeah.
and all that. It's not.
1943 toppers are worth thousands, man. Thousands. So those are
We're not very
multiples.
hot. Australia is very flat. We're a eroded country because we're old. The mountains got eroded away. They're
Yeah,
all
I
pretty
mean,
flat.
I don't think you guys have a lot of mountains, right? Because
Very,
yeah,
very.
I would say very few. Yeah.
Not very tall ones either. Like the ones you guys have over there tower over our ones.
Oh yeah, especially the Appalachians and the
The
Appalachians,
Rockies and all
Washington, and Rocky, especially the Rockies. The Rockies, so it's huge as
that. We
well.
don't have
So
all ours on the west coast where they're getting all the gold over towards Perth and all that. They had massive mountain ranges there that eroded away, and that's what they're going along there now, getting all the gold that's eroded out of all that. It's all flat now. It's all gone. The mountain ranges, and they're just going along now, getting all the gold that's left over.
Wow.
Australia's a really old country.
pretty much.
Really old.
I'd like to go to Australia. I would.
Me too.
I think it's an interesting place, man.
It is indeed.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to get back to America.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm spewing now. I was just about to travel, get ready to travel and all that, and bang, the travel restrictions come in.
No, he's saying fuck. As soon as you want to do something, buddy, you're not allowed. Isn't that
Yeah,
the
I
way it
know.
goes?
It's always been the way.
Yeah. Mountain Man, you still here? Here's my 1943 copper wheat penny.
You have one?
Yeah.
Lucky man. All right. Good night, Nick. All right.
Night, Nick.
Take it off, Nick. Have a good night, buddy.
Drew the picture of an 43 copper. I found it lined up.
I'm going to get going, mate. I've got to go and do a few things and get the little one out of bed.
All right, buddy.
All right,
Glad to
man.
see you, man.
It was nice talking to you.
I'll catch you next time.
All right,
All
buddy.
right. I'll see you, bud.
I'm on tomorrow night, too, around the same time. A little earlier. Yeah, I got a 1943 copper history, man.
It's cool. Like it's. Let me see if it can see it.
Hold on, I'll make myself bigger.
Yeah, make yourself bigger so I can see it. Much better. Let me see if it can focus now. Man, the date's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's not focusing.
Yeah, it's not focusing. Still doesn't want to focus.
Barely see it.
Still does not want to focus, man.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I have a video up of it. It's the only video that's over 1,000 views.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it. Oh, so Mountain Man says that he sent you an email. He said if you received it.
Take a look. Oh, take a look. Oh, now that I got you here, I got some news about your package.
Yeah.
I got 2 of my packages back. One was you, and one was Mama Lou's.
Yeah. I was wondering, where is this package? I'm waiting for a month.
Yeah, hold on. My earphones fell out. So I repacked it.
Yeah.
It was all fucking stamped and crap all over it.
Dude.
I had to repack it. So it's ready to go again. And then I got Mama Lou's back. And
First two. Like I was like, dude, I was like, where is my pack? Like I'm waiting. Every day I come out and see if I would check out the outside of the house where the mailman would put it.
yeah.
And
Well, this is what it's going to look like. Okay. It's not very big.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh, what? 6 in there, I think.
6 stuff. You said what? 6 films. You said you put the films in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Films are in there. And a few other things I stuck in there too when I repacked it.
And the silver coins. Yeah.
A couple things in there, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll make a video of that shortly, of course.
Yeah.
He also found a 1937 and a 30. I think I have a 39 Jefferson nickel. I think. I don't remember what's the mint mark though. Who, me, Muppet Man, or I mean, I sleep a lot, but I don't know. George. I'm not sure if he's talking to George, but
Hey, Muppet Man.
I mean, he mentioned sleep so a lot, so I he does.
Who sleeps a lot?
He says that you never sleep.
Oh, never get a friggin' chance to.
Yeah, George,
But
you
I gotta
ever get
admit, though.
tired?
Oh yeah, fucking right I do.
Yeah.
I get to so where I'm too tired. I was like I'm drunk. You know what I mean?
Huh. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at that picture mount, man. Damn. Yeah. Take it off eBay and send it in and get it tested. It only costs like $20.
Yeah, just try to get it tested. You know what I
Get it
mean?
looked at.
Like,
Get it looked
if
at
I
by
have
a good.
received some, like for example, if I receive like a rare coin, or if it's or if I get like a signature or a fossil. Actually, my friend gave me a fossil. I don't know if it's real or not. I want to get authenticated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always
If I
have
was
to.
to guess, if I was to guess mount, man, I would say it was a 53.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that just what it
Speaking of
looks like on my.
signatures, someone's giving me. Oh yeah, that looks like a 53 for sure.
Yeah.
1950. It looks like I can see like a 5.
Yeah.
And it looks like a 3 in there. Yeah, that does look like a 53. There's no way that's a 4.
Me and the dog.
But anyway, speaking of autographs, I'm actually somebody's giving me an autograph of a friend's giving me was sending me an autograph of Mae West actually.
Who? Mae
So
West?
yeah, Mae West. Yep.
Nice.
So I want to see how this turns out. Matter of fact, actually, my grandfather actually worked with Mae West is one of his customers actually of his woodworking stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I explained the story. It's long. I can't explain now. It's a long story, but long story short, he worked at his mansion, her mansion,
Cool. Very
or
cool.
penthouse, whatever she lived in.
Damn it, man. I wish that 43 would pop up better. Fuck.
Yeah, I think that's a 53, man.
Yeah, it looks like a 53, but that's a picture we see. He sees it in real life, right? So who knows?
43, right? That's your 43.
Yeah.
me see. Was Boris with you? I hear him. I
There we
see it
go.
now. I see it. Oh crap! That's my first time seeing a 43. Wow, crap! That's amazing. That is amazing. That's the first time I actually saw one.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
It's fake.
Ah.
Buddy, I was shitting myself when I found it. Like, I found it in a roll.
You found it in the roll, and you got
Found
that
it in a roll.
authenticated, right?
No, I don't have to. It's the 1943 on a real 1943.
Yeah.
The 3 comes down in a different way. It doesn't curl back up. It kind of
Oh,
straightens
okay.
out. And this one curls back up like it was a 1948. And they
So
took
it's a
off part of it.
fake one.
It's a fake one. Yeah. I thought I was rich, man. I really did.
Yeah, you literally hit the jackpot, man.
Well, not rich, but yeah, I thought I hit the
Yeah.
freaking jackpot, right? Like Nick said, they're tens of thousands, man.
Okay, later,
Yeah.
Reg. Reg's gonna crash. Hope you have a good night,
Okay,
bud.
buddy. Thanks, Reg.
Is Boris here with you? I still hear him snort a little bit.
Yeah, he's over there. He's snoring. Reg got us up to $14, so we're at $6 more to get before the extra giveaway. I gotta make that sign up somehow. Yes. And tomorrow night, Reg, I'm gonna come on about 7:38, 8:30, between 7:30 and 8:30. Okay. I'm gonna be getting a box of toonies. So if anybody wants some toonies, like one of them babies right there.
Those are nice ones, nice designs there.
Yeah. I'm going to be selling rolls of them tomorrow for 25 a piece.
Oh, okay.
And you get to keep all the good ones. You don't get to keep the whole roll because then I'd be losing $25. But if the whole roll ends up being full of painted and commemorative, then you get to keep them all. It's not a giveaway if you have to put money towards it. Well, it's not a giveaway, but that's what I called it. All right. And I'm having
Let's see.
I'm selling toonie rolls, and I don't know what they call it.
Well, I mean, I think they're pretty cool and really collectible, actually.
Yeah. Well, right now it's like everyone's spending all their change they've been saving. So I'm hoping that there'll be some good ones in it.
Good ones, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Like
I
last week,
remember
Red got 2 painted in one friggin' roll, man. Like I've never seen that before.
One?
Yeah, 2 painted ones in one roll.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Like one of these ones I just showed you. I'll show you again. Yeah, man. Fucking was awesome. He ended up getting, I think it was what, $28 worth? Yeah, $28 worth.
Oh, that's a beautiful with the D-Day color. Oh man, man, that's nice.
And with Reg last week, he got $28 worth. I'm sending him. Fox Run, he got
nice.
14 or $16 worth. And then Kim, she's up over $26 or something. I forget now. Yeah. They all did it good. Every one of them. Mr. Big Country Scrappers in the house.
I'm a big country scrapper.
Hey, yeah, buddy. It's a draw. Nobody wins.
I really like this logo. I really do.
Nobody wins unless you get something good that you want. I'm going to be
How many
doing
people
a
are
draw.
watching here now?
It's a cam draw. $5
10 people are
per
watching.
set, and I pick the winner in 2 weeks. What's the draw for?
What?
Mountain Man's doing a draw. Or, Mana Mana. He's going to be doing a draw as soon as it's FVP, FPV cam draw. Damn it, what's an FPV? I don't know. What's an FPV cam?
I don't know what
Mana Mana?
FPV.
Oh,
FPV
micro mini
oh,
cam.
micro mini cam. Oh, micro cam. Okay, I see. And I was like, what? What is that?
I'll go in on that. When are you doing it? Well, whenever you do it, buddy, come in here and post it on my thing so we can get people over there. First person view. Okay. All right, Red. I'll be back. We'll be here. Found it buried. Just send you a second email of nickels I found. Had an old watch and traded it for them. Oh, watch it, because Al's going to tell you you didn't find them if you traded a watch for them. And fucking Al's going to correct you. Yeah, fucking crazy bastard.
I'll play some Civ soon.
Oh, he sent more pictures of that penny, too.
Just found I had an old watch and traded it for them. Interesting. Boris Norris.
Oh, yes.
And yeah. Can't believe I own such an item.
What's that?
I'm looking at my great grandfather here, and I have I have his pocket watch.
Oh, cool.
You know, I showed it to him, and it's amazing to have, actually, just to think about it.
Well, just because of whose it is, buddy.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's just amazing. It's that I know who it belongs to. You know.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So that's what I keep thinking. I think I showed you one. Hold on. Let me go get it.
Can't remember if you showed me one. Yeah, man, you got some nice nickels, buddy.
Confused with all the junk that's in this drawer. Oh yeah, I have those years of those nickels.
Well, you got from the 1940s to 1958, he says.
Before 1958. Oh wow, that is a really good collection of nickels, of Jefferson nickels.
Yeah. Fucker. Don't want to work the other way.
Oh wow,
Pretty cool.
cool, yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 56, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm done pissing around.
Yeah. I think it's this on. I'm not sure if I showed you, but I can show you again if you already seen it anyway. Excuse my room.
Yeah.
This is it. Excuse me, the light here. You can see it, all right?
Yeah, go down. Yeah, now tilt it sideways or something so that it's not reflecting the light's not reflecting off the
I'm
glass.
trying to get the light out of there.
There you go.
There you go. So I think it's from the late 1910s and 20s. It still works, actually.
Is it gold filled or gold plated?
I think it's gold. I'm not too sure. I think it's gold. Well,
There's a lot of them is gold filled, but a lot of them's gold.
it is an Elgin Iron. Yeah, it's an Elgin watch. Yeah. Stop hypnotizing me, all these goodies.
We can't hypnotize you,
Yeah.
you old bastard.
But yeah, but that's my great grandfather's watch actually. So this is this guy's watch. I have a picture of him actually. It's in my desk. That was this guy's watch.
Hold on a second, buddy.
Yeah, you see him? The guy in the double breast suit. That's his watch.
Very cool.
He was
Very cool.
he's an insurance guy in a real estate. He used to sell houses. If it's 15 Jordan, it's going gold plated. Okay, thanks, Mountain Man. You know, I don't know too much about that type of stuff.
Oh, it should tell you right on the inside of the back. It'll tell you all that information.
Tell you that information, right? Yeah, if I take it apart, which I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, I know, eh?
Because actually, my friend, he well, he doesn't make clocks, but he takes apart old clocks, and as long as it needs lubrication, maybe. But I'm not gonna put time and effort into this thing. You know, I'm not sure if yeah, you probably can hear my fan and the thing ticking, so I'm not even gonna wind it up and tick it.
Oh yeah,
You
you can
know?
always hear your fan, buddy. Always.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, you're gonna hear that instead of the ticking noise. So,
I'll show you that cam.
if the serial number begins with, I never took it apart. I can't tell you, Mountain Man. You know, if I take it apart, then yeah, maybe, but I don't know. And I don't think he would have got it from 1899. By the way, you know, I don't think. I think it's late 1910s or early 20s because how old was he in 1899? Yeah, he'll be 10 years old. Long as he was rich when he was 10 years old, but
He got it from his grandpa or something.
probably
maybe.
his grandfather or something. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible, huh?
Possible.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys. What do we got going on here? No, slow night.
Very.
No giveaways tonight, guys. Sons of bitches.
Yeah, it's very slow.
Oh well.
My dad had a whole set of silver dollars. My
My
sister's boyfriend stole. Well, that sucks. My grandfather had a similar thing with his sisters. My grandfather had a full jar of Morgan silver dollars, a whole jar, and his sisters stole them and actually sold them for dresses. He sold for dresses, and my grandpa was so pissed he would never talk to him ever again.
Yeah, eh?
You know.
Jesus Christ.
He saved all that money for, I guess he wanted to do something, but you know.
Yeah, of course he wanted to do something.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah, it was his money.
And then, but the sister stole it.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Fucking poor guy.
Also, Dave, I like that Harley Davidson. Was it a Harley Davidson you got there? I like it. Be careful because of the back screws on. I don't know too much about watches and I have a friend who knows much about that stuff.
Yeah, don't try to pry it off. Just
Yeah, I'm
put your
not gonna do
palm,
that.
your palm on it.
Probably
And
not
then,
gonna worth my time anyway.
yeah. Well, it's good to know what it is, like what jewels it is and all that.
What jewel is everything? Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
friend who's a jeweler. Even my friend Jerry, he's a jeweler himself. He said just don't mess with it. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it.
Yeah.
So
That's probably a good
just keep
idea.
it.
Boris, want a treat?
As soon as you said that, he shut up.
Yeah, as he looked at me.
He's like, what?
Finally, I can't believe it's finally Monday, man. God,
Yeah.
I've been waiting since Thursday to get this box of Toonies. It's been like freaking waiting for Christmas to come, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, it's a
Buddy,
Honda.
you can put a link in that chat. Anybody can put a link in the chat. Yes, you can. You know, now that you can't go and see other people's channels just by clicking on them, anyone can put up their own fucking link if they want. You know, let you do that before this all happen, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, put up whatever you want. Don't bother me then. As long as it ain't porno, but that don't matter.
I'm gonna
They
make
click on it. They click on it. They click on it. They click on it.
Yep. So I was using the projector yesterday. I filmed part 2 of the Midwest trip. Actually, I just need to post it.
You left. Then what?
You left. Okay. Oh, you left. Huh. You left the man. English is so hard to speak. You
You
left
lift.
the. You left, you
You
left
lift.
the say winded up post, which releases the lock. You can unscrew it back easily. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't write
Yeah.
that right.
Yeah. See that? Yeah, I know. But like I said, I never took it apart yet, so I
Count
don't
the
know.
jewels.
It's
Yeah,
one of the
buddy.
Hondas that's made in the U.S. Yeah, I can see it's a nice looking bike, man.
Here we go.
Giving him a treat.
Nope.
Okay. About to say, I thought I was like, all right, I'm gonna give this guy a treat just to shut him up.
Yeah. You know what? That isn't actually a good idea, though, buddy. Boris. Want a treat? Hmm? Come on. Don't be so lazy. He just looks at me, puts the head down on the bed. I don't even care, man. I'm too tired. So I threw it, landed right beside his paw, his face. He's just sitting there. Oh, now he's getting it.
I'll be right back, George.
Here, brother. Post your link, George. LOL. I can only be on for a minute. Can you post my link? How do you want me to post my link for? Ba, 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 ba. Dave's back door. There are chickens and outdoors. And I want to get chickens this year. Fuck, I've been wanting to do it ever since I've been at this house. Just never got around to build a chicken coop. I think this year I should do it. So, man, are you going to post the link for that camera? Or what?
back.
Oh, StreamYard's link.
Yeah, I bet you do. You know, I always wanted to drive a
All right.
motorcycle, but in the future probably I'll.
Sorry, man. I thought you just wanted to post a link into the chat.
Will you
My
post
bad.
it?
He wants to come
Oh,
up.
he wants a.
That's good. Good. I like to
Okay.
see this little camera.
Wait, what does he want? He wants to come up?
Yeah, he's gonna come up. I
Okay.
think I just the link, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I don't see it anymore.
You don't see it anymore?
No.
Where'd the hell they go?
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
We got two of them up there now.
Yeah, I always try to drive a motorcycle. I like Harley Davidsons. They're really cool. Well,
Yeah, they look really nice.
and
Nice
you
and
know,
loud too.
yeah.
Here he comes.
Wait, you can see me?
Yeah.
I can see the camera glowing.
Okay. This is the camera that I'm giving away.
No, you're not. You're giving it away for a draw. As
Yeah,
I
draw.
would say. Yeah, buddy. All right, crazy. That's awesome.
Thanks, Dave.
What is it? What does it do? That's the ones that stick onto the drones.
Yeah.
But you could use it as a little GoPro, couldn't you?
Basically, yeah.
I think
Wow.
so. Yeah.
What's that? It's hard to
So-
see.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so this is what the camera is.
Oh, that's the camera. What? Look how freaking small it is.
I know, hey, they're micro minis. Okay, one
Right.
second.
Awesome.
Just down there.
I want it. Nice.
See, and the battery plugs into it just like that. It's just a little
Cool.
tiny 1S battery.
How many batteries come with it?
Well, I was going to send one battery with the camera.
How good's the battery? How long does it stay charged for?
It'll probably hold a charge for a good half an hour.
Yeah, okay.
I just got to find a new battery because that one's dead.
That's pretty cool, man.
See, and I'll give one of these chargers here too. Eh? One of these chargers will go with the battery.
Definitely
So this
charging
charger, a battery, and the camera.
that. All right, cool. And
And the
then
camera.
what do you
Okay.
we pay through PayPal?
Yeah, it's paid through PayPal.
American
But you
$5.
you need to have a set of goggles for the camera to go through, right? So the image that you see through this camera shows up on this screen.
Right.
Okay, so you don't have that screen. You can't use it.
You'd need to get a set of goggles. That's why it's for FPV camera.
Okay.
So it's not really usable unless you have a set of goggles.
Right, but you can
With it.
download images onto your computer, right?
Yeah, you could totally do that.
Okay.
I actually don't even have a battery.
Okay, so you really don't. You just have to see what you're videotaping with them goggles, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got
Yeah.
ya. All right.
I do. But that's what the camera is.
Nice. I think that's cool, man.
And
Isn't there an app you
it'll
can use for your phone or something?
I'm not too sure.
Okay. Yeah, so check that out because there might be an app you could use for your phone because some of them you use your phone, right?
Yeah, on some of them for the FPV drones. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Damn, I don't think I've ever seen a camera that small before, man. That's
Yeah,
wicked.
they're micro mini cameras. Really
Yeah, that's
small.
fucking awesome. All right, and so then what? We put our entry fees into PayPal, $5 American.
Yeah, but don't do it yet though. I haven't set anything up for it yet. So
Okay.
you could send the money, right? But then it's just it'd be early, so
Yeah.
because it's not even
Okay.
nobody knows about it but you guys yet. So
Okay. All right. Well, as soon as you get it set up, buddy, come in here, whatever. And we'll just tell everybody we can.
yeah,
Hopefully, there's more than 8 people in my chat when we do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool, buddy. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that little camera, man.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I'll put $5 in for it. What the hell? How much do the goggles cost?
I think not Mama Nama. I think he's frozen.
Are you frozen?
He is. I think so. He's not moving.
Mana. Okay, he's probably in the chat.
Just wait until he says
Well,
something, and let's wait until he says something until you know
he dropped out.
he dropped out. Yeah, he's frozen. I can really.
He's Frosty the Snowman.
Huh.
Yeah. Hey, Mana,
Yeah, it's
how
all
much
night.
for a pair of them goggles? They're probably the expensive part. But yeah, man, I'd like to see. Where the fuck's my phone? Do research on that. See if you can actually put an app on your phone to watch it. Shit, I missed a phone call from my buddy. I didn't even hear my phone ring. Son of a bitch. Like at 8 o'clock.
It's a slow night today. It's a slow stream, man. It's
Yeah, buddy.
not people are
Yesterday up to 30 or something like that yesterday.
You got 30? Well, that's a lot.
Well, yeah, they didn't stay all 30 all at the same time, but it
Right.
was up to 30 at once and then, dropped back down to 15, 25. Stayed up about 20 more.
Yeah. I mean,
52 likes before the end. I just got
we
to
got
my
like 8
second
people watching.
Yeah. Just made it to my second giveaway. Just as I was about to shut down, I got 50 likes. And then I had to do a giveaway. And then by the time I left, it was up to 52. Yeah.
Huh, yeah. Man,
That was
crazy.
okay. Yeah. And we had Baja Wildman won the first one. And then Peanut Butter won the second one. And Peanut Butter needs watch time.
Yeah.
1,000 more hours to go. But he didn't
Wait.
come in tonight, I don't think. I didn't see him. No, I don't think he came in.
Right. Oh, okay, I got a notification. Doesn't mean anything. Got a notification, doesn't mean anything.
Money, you still out there, buddy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's typing or he's not here.
I don't think he's here. I think he lost his
Yeah,
connection.
me either. Lost some connection there. Pretty much messed up. So yeah, Oh yeah, so thanks with the thanks for helping me out with the stream. The last time I streamed.
Oh, when I went in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I was sick too, man. Fuck, I felt terrible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you said you felt terrible. Yeah.
I did. Just bad. I felt bad for like 2 or 3 days. I don't know what the hell, man. some stupid cold or something I had. I have no idea.
Yeah, man. You know. So, but thanks anyway.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Got to get you up there somehow. Googles are $50 to $600. Okay, thanks, Al. Oh, $50 sounds okay to me. I don't need a $600 friggin' pair. But I wish he'd come. There he is. My tablet died. What's the name of that mini thing so I can find out? I need all the info on it so I can find out if I can use my phone to watch it. Yeah. Yeah, they like to do that to make the price 10 times the amount. I guess it's still pretty cool though. Like you go over with your drone, just fly over stuff.
Yeah, fly over stuff, especially with the camera. Yeah, my friend has a drone actually.
Hopefully you catch what you want to get on camera if you can't
camera,
see.
Right. Yeah, my friend has one actually. Yeah.
Nice.
I remember one time, my friend flew it in my backyard, and it went to the top of the roof of the condominiums that's right next door, and it fell on top of the roof, and of course my grandpa got my neighbor Ann, and it took a long time for us to get it down. We had to use like a long stick just to get it down, and it was crazy. And my friend's mom came, and it was crazy.
Okay. Yeah. What's the name of the camera? That's what I need to know. Don't matter. I'm still putting in for it. Let's see what the silver prices are today. $15.25. Damn. I can drop it another 75 cents. Hey John, how you doing, man? Johnny Boy's in the house. It's too bad, man, that you can't buy silver as low as it's being.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Market price.
market prices. Yep.
It's 526 right now. 526. 49 cents a gram.
It's because of stupid virus that's going on.
Yeah. It's too bad you weren't able to go out and buy stuff for the same price as the spot price is. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know. I kind of miss going outside, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't, buddy. It's up. It's still expensive. You're still paying for an ounce coin. You're still paying $22 bucks. So you're paying $10 over the spot price still. So it's not helping.
Much.
There's no name on this camera. It's a 3-in-1 FPV cam. All right, buddy.
Who is that picture? This is Prime Minister Lester B. Pearson of Canada. He was Prime Minister, I believe, at 63 to 68, I believe. That's who he is, John. It was the Shah before, but I decided to put him since we're talking about Canada and Vietnam, and he was the leader of when Canada and Vietnam. So I was like, you know what? Let me put this guy. Let's put Canada's peacekeeper over here. So there we go.
That looks it. Like it right there, eh, buddy?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, bud. Boris.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's who it was. Yeah. Man, this is so quiet. I'm telling you. Yeah. 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 It kind of looked like that. The camera that Mon Anima was talking about.
Yeah, it does. I'm just checking out. See if I can use an app to watch whatever it's viewing in real time. Oh yeah. I might be able to. For what I've seen so far. Might be able to use my my new iPad I got. That'd be cool. Freaking thing's so big. I never knew it was going to be so big when I ordered it. Handy dandy crafts, how are you? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. It's been a slow night tonight. I'm trying to get up to 40 likes so I can do a giveaway. What do we got? I've been here for 2 hours and 43 minutes. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Like last night it happened. It was quick. Quick. I don't know. Everyone went to sleep tonight. Got lazy. Handy dandy crafts. Boom. Done. You should be able to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on amount of that it's gonna work. That's your PayPal address? All right. All right, buddy. I got it. Fuck off, son of a bitch. I broke it. What am I be a good idea? I have a cam. I did a couple underwater bits with. I need it going. They said we can fish here in Washington. Let's say we could not underwater video shoot. They won't even let you go fucking fishing.
I've heard
Come on.
because of this.
Why? Why can't you go fishing?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm not allowed to go fishing, but I know I'm not allowed to go fishing with a bunch of people. You know, not allowed to put boats in the boat launch. I know that.
What?
They got all our boat launches blocked off down
Yeah,
here.
I've heard. Or you could even like when you walk into the parks, you can get like a fine for just walking in the park. I don't know. My friend told me this actually.
Yeah.
That's how serious this is, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's getting crazy. But still, fishing? Come on. It's crazy. What kind of camera you use for underwater, Dave?
What?
Just wonder what Dave uses for his underwater cam. He's got a GoPro or what?
I'm thinking about heading off right now, but you coming back tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be getting a toonie box, so I'll be selling toonie rolls, $25 a roll.
I'll come back
Okay.
tomorrow.
What's last time? Yeah, cool, because I'm gonna need some people to be watching and helping me if it gets busy. Which I'm
Yeah,
hoping, you know.
yeah, hoping so. Yeah, I'll come tomorrow actually.
No one buys them. I'll be opening them myself. I don't care.
Yeah, but
You
I'll
know.
see you guys. I'll see you, George, and I'll see you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay much longer.
You know, so
Yeah, okay, buddy. I'll be on early tomorrow at 8:30 and around there.
8:30. Okay, yeah, I'll come by.
All right, awesome.
All right, Lester out.
Okay, guys. All right, buddy. Oh, I guess it's just us, man. It's just us at 18 likes. We ain't making it. And where's fuck? I still can't get over that, man. Not allowed to fish. Damn. I did a video on the cam. It's just a GoPro knockoff from Amazon. Yeah, okay. You can do a lot with them, honestly. If you had to, you and a friend could strap them on to a roof, onto the roof of each other's car. And the passenger has to figure out where the other driver is. Yeah, eh? That's funny. Damn. I just like it. I just like it because I don't have one and it's small. It's like, fuck, man, teeny little goddamn thing, you know? It's wicked. It's freaking wicked. But anyways, guys, let's see who is on tonight. I will go raid somebody. Leonard Duke is live again. Boom. All right, listen, you guys. Let's go over and raid Michael E. Fines, okay? He's doing giveaways. That's what everybody is tonight. I forgot about him. I forgot about Michael E. Fines. So everybody, please and thank you. Let's go do a found it buried raid. He's giving stuff away too. It's pretty cool stuff actually. I just did a video of the stuff that I got from him. A Walk in Liberty was one of them. Oh yeah, almost 52. But yeah, you guys want to come over and do Found It Buried raid. Okay? Please and thank you. Get your butts over there. I'm over here right now. Let's see if we can win some of his stuff he has. Hey? You in? Mike Ballard is over there. Sherry Ward is over there. Everybody's over there.
1980.
So let's do a Found It Buried raid. Found It Buried raid with a D, for Christ's sake, you dummy. All right, I'm off to the shower. Well, come on over for a minute over to Dave for Mike's. Dave, just show yourself just for a minute. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Box Run, see you there, buddy. Oldies and goodies. Dave, hope you make it. And everybody else that's in here. Let's go. Have a good night, people. Thank you for showing support. I appreciate it. And hope you can make it over tomorrow night. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, buddy. Drop by tomorrow night, too. I'll be doing some extra giveaways on top of the Toonies. See you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.